And yesterday, the PGA Tour's Policy Board met in South Florida with the latest on what we know. We welcome in Golf Channel senior writer Rex Hoggard. Rex, what have you picked up from yesterday's machinations behind the scenes?
Yeah, Eamon, as you pointed out, there's a lot of talk outside the rope about last week's meeting at the White House between the Tour and the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. And the focus is clearly on the Tour leadership. As you pointed out, that leadership met here yesterday at PGA National for a Policy Board meeting. And a member of that group, Jordan Smith, he was actually serving in his last Policy Board meeting. He's rotating off the board, being replaced by Camilo Villegas. And even though he declined to give any specifics about that White House meeting and what may come next in those negotiations, he did address potential changes to the Tour Championship format.
I think the idea is just to make the fan experience the best, make, NBC, get them very involved in what they think is going to be the best option, and ideally you end up having the most exciting Saturday, Sunday situation that's easy to follow with the most drama you can have that goes all the way down to the last hole. So, we've had a couple different iterations of it. In the first iteration, I think the pushback was whoever it was didn't want two different champions. It was confusing on the same green. Then you go to the stroke format, and although easier to follow, I think I think the idea is the tour, the networks, and from polling fans, I think that they believe there's a possibility of a better format, whether that involves any kind of head-to-head matches, it involves less guys on Sunday all playing for it. I mean, I think everything's pretty much on the table, and I'm not sure what they've narrowed it down to since.
Now, there had been a lot of speculation after last week's meeting in the White House that a deal was imminent. And even though Tour officials are much more optimistic than they were beforehand, it's important to point out that yesterday's meeting of the Policy Board, that had been previously planned for months ahead of time. And according to various sources, there's no indication that an announcement of a new deal is imminent.
Well, if it's not imminent, if you're going to have to parse through the tea leaves, then at what point do you think it would seem most likely for an announcement to coincide with a big PGA Tour event? What would make the most sense?
I think, George, the important thing to note here is that the news will dictate the timing of this. If there is a deal, I feel like the Tour is comfortable announcing whenever that might be. We've seen it over the last few months that they are communicating with the membership. However, in a perfect world, you would certainly look at certain dates. Next week, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. That's a signature event. You certainly wouldn't want to step on that event or the sponsors. The week after, the Players' Championship, the flagship event. So you wouldn't want to do it then. And then you only have 3 weeks between the Players and the Masters. So it's a really small window to try to get this done if you want to try to do this in a perfect world.